Welcome to Trial of the Hollywood Sex Therapist Killer, the harrowing and tragic story of Dr. Amie Harwick, who met a tragic end when she was allegedly thrown off her third-floor balcony by her stalker and ex-boyfriend, Gareth Pursehouse. Found clinging to life, but later succumbing to her injuries, Amie's death has raised many questions, with answers to be revealed in court. Join us as we dive deep into the ongoing trial of Gareth Pursehouse, the man accused of this heinous act, and as we seek justice for Amie.
Is it Kimbach?
Yes.
Yes, if you could raise your right hand, face the gentleman here.
Oh, here.
You solemnly state that the testimony you're about to give and the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Please have a seat. Please state and spell both your first and last name.
Rebecca Kimbach, Rebecca Kiembock.
How old are you, Ms. Kimbach?
30 years old.
I want to draw your attention back to the date of February 14th, 2020. Prior to that date, did you live at 2078 Mountain Street in the Hollywood Hills?
Yes.
And I have here an aerial photograph depicting 2086 Mountain Street and 2078 Mountain Street. This is marked people's next in order, people's in order, number one.
Number one, photograph, right?
Yeah.
Yes, all right, Mark.
See that aerial photograph there?
Yes.
You see what it says, 2078 on Mountain Street?
Yes.
Does that depict where you used to live back then in 2020?
Correct.
And what part of the building did you live in?
I lived on the lower level, on the left side. So 2078 right there, just down the stairs.
And what was behind where you lived? What was behind your property?
An empty lot.
I have here a photograph of what appears to be an empty lot. This we mark people's next in order, number two.
Yes.
You can hear at people's number two. Can you tell us what is shown there?
That is the empty lot, and through the gate up more brambles up to where I used to live.
And the bottom part of this photograph appears to show some concrete. Is that the street?
I'm assuming so. I never went down there.
But the lot is empty from your home all the way down to where that concrete area is.
Yes.
I'm going to show you a photograph depicting what appears to be the front of that location. Looking here at next in order, Your Honor, photograph.
Here, three.
Equals three. Do you recognize what is shown there?
Yes, that's my carport on the right, and on the left is my neighbor's house.
Looking here at another photograph depicting what appears to be a walkway. And this we mark people's next in order, people's number four.
Yes.
He tells what is shown here.
This is the side of the house, and if you follow down the stairs on the left, you get to my front door, and that door up the stairs there is the shared laundry room.
So what I'm pointing to right now on this photograph, right in the middle, appears to be a door, like a French door style. What would that be?
That's the laundry room.
And looking here at another photograph depicting a different door, maybe this we mark as people's number five.
Yes.
Looking here at people's number five, he tells what is shown there.
That is my front door, the steps.
So now going back to people's number four, this photograph showing the laundry room and what appears to be, would this be going towards the back of your home?
This would be going to the back of the home.
Looking at people's, another photograph showing, it's a photograph of that walkway going more towards the back. And this we mark people's next in order, number six.
Yes.
Looking at people's six, he tells what is shown there.
That is the stairs and gate that leads to my front door.
I'm going to bring this photograph over to you. Does this photograph show any cameras that you installed?
Very faintly, you can see the camera that is drilled into the fence on the left.
I'm going to bring, with the court's permission, may I bring this
Yes.
up to the witness? Using this pen, can you just draw a pretty good circle around where there's a camera there?
That's on people 6.
People 6. Zoom in. Looking at people 6, did you draw a circle? Something that appears to be on the wood fence to the left?
Yes,
And can you tell the jury, what is that?
that is a Ring camera.
And prior to February 15, 2020, about how much time before that date approximately did you install that Ring camera?
1 week,
And how many Ring cameras did you install?
3.
Looking here at another photograph showing another location towards the back of your building, this would mark people's next in order, people's number
7.
7. I'm going to bring this over to you and ask you, well, first of all, do you see a camera on that photograph?
Yes,
Can you, using people's number 7, draw a circle for that second camera? Just write your initials next to it. For the record, Your Honor, she's on people's number 7. She's drawn a circle and her initials. What appears to be some kind of wood beam. Is that correct?
yes,
And were all your cameras installed about a week before February 15, 2020?
yes, they were all installed the same day.
And on February 15, 2020, where were you?
I was in Joshua Tree.
And were you with anyone in particular?
I was with my ex-boyfriend.
And while you were there on February 15, 2020, did something happen?
Yes, I received several calls from my landlord at around 7:30 on February 15th.
And who's your landlord?
Damian Montano.
And where does Damian Montana, where was he living at that time?
He lived above me, upstairs.
So did he live closer to the street, Mount Street?
Yes.
And so what did he tell you?
On the 15th, he called me and asked me if my cameras caught anything. He didn't specify.
Well, let me just state, is based on what he asked you, did you undertake subsequent conduct? Is that what you're introducing for?
Yes.
Did you undertake subsequent conduct after he asked you that question? Did you do something as a result of that question?
As a result of
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay, overruled, court will allow it.
What did you do?
I checked my phone for notifications to see if I had any motion detected from my Ring cameras.
And did you have any motion detected?
Yes.
And about how many videos did you have that showed that something had triggered your cameras?
4 videos, 4 notifications I received.
And now, are these notifications timestamped?
Yes, they are.
And to your knowledge, when you installed the Ring cameras, did you verify whether the timestamp was accurate?
Yes.
And how did you do that?
A friend and myself, we tested the cameras and spoke through them to see just how quickly I could hear, just to see the accuracy.
And did it appear that the timestamp was accurate?
Yes.
And Your Honor, I have in my hand DVD labeled 2078 Mount Street, 4 videos, date February 14, 2020 and February 15, 2020. And this be marked people's next in order.
You're at 8.
8, thank you. Now, what did you do with these 4 videos from your Ring cameras?
I emailed them to the police that were at my house when I returned from Joshua Tree.
At about what time did you return from Joshua Tree to your home?
I believe it was around 11:30 or so, and I emailed at 2:45, around then.
When you say 11:30, you mean 11:30 in the morning on February 15th?
Yes.
And then later on, you said at 2:45 you emailed them to detectives?
Yes.
And why did you do that?
Because they were requesting the videos.
Now I'm going to show you one of the video clips. The first one labeled 2051, meaning 851. And ask you if you recognize what's depicted here. Let me switch. Was that one of the videos that triggered on your phone?
Yes.
And when I say trigger, what happens on your phone when someone triggers one of your Ring cameras?
I get a notification.
And when you looked at this video, the time, was there anything to you to indicate that the time would not be accurate?
No.
And looking at another video with the title 2052:42, meaning 8:52 p.m. You recognize this video? Do you recognize that video?
Yes.
How so?
It was also another notification I received.
And as far as these Ring cameras, what happens? Have you ever done that? What we see here being done to your camera when someone covers it? Do you know what happens to that, to the camera?
I believe that it stops the motion, it stops recording.
Objection, foundation, speculation.
Sustained at this point. You say you believe. What makes you believe that?
Motion is stricken.
It's stricken. So, counsel, go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever tried doing that to the camera?
No.
Have you seen anyone else do that to the camera?
No.
Have you ever had anyone cover your cameras in that way?
No.
Objection, relevance, 352.
Overruled.
Did you recognize the person that was in those videos?
No.
Did you ever give that person permission to enter your property?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
You can answer that.
No.
Did you ever give that person permission to cover up your cameras?
No.
Now let me play a video clip titled 2053, meaning 8:53 p.m. Let me know if you recognize this video clip. Do you see the timestamp there at the bottom?
Yes.
And as far as you were concerned, the timestamp on your camera was accurate.
Yes.
And how do you know that?
Based on previous tests of the cameras.
How would you test it?
When I first installed them, my friend and I spoke to each other through the camera and my phone. It was as though we were FaceTiming. It was exact.
Let me play the final video clip, which is titled 0111, meaning 1:11 in the morning. So if your camera's not covered, it will continue to record.
Yes.
Objection, foundation.
Sustained based on our previous answer.
Motion to strike.
Well, I'm just saying based on the video that we're seeing.
Well, stricken. Well, that video, no one blocked it. That the court will note. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break, if you will, please. Thank you.
More of the trial of the Hollywood sex therapist killer is on the way. Press subscribe now so you don't miss a moment of this riveting courtroom drama as we seek justice for Dr. Amie Harwick.